EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one to finish things off, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. He can't get him down. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Here we go, shot! Ready?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Second down and inches. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Broncos had 10-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them. Galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Go! Panther Street! Panther Street! Let go!
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here we go!
Options
Here we go.
galore here, second and a few inches.
Shot alert! Shot alert! Go!
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive going right here.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Beal. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
60 Vikings, Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. DeForest Buckner collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Get set. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This one completes Alec Pierce. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
Get it!
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Let's go now. '79 Broncos. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go. Stack.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Check smash. Check smash. 19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Hey, smash!
An inside give to Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Ready?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
They're going to look to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Ready, break!
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Buffalo 18! Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80! Ready?
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
11.
Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Burrow's throw caught by Pierce. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
Here we go.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
12. It can.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
Here we go. 11.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. York able to send this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here we go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
12.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From midfield now, Burrow. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow will throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25.
Gun. Stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here we go, here we
After
go.
the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. That's complete right around the 8. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
On 2,
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line. And
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Seven Pirates.
they go play action here on 1st down. This one swung out here to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We're going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. 2nd and a couple. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Going right side here, and that's complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Ready. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll change things up. In motion right, Olave.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Beal. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Pioneer, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. DeForest Buckner, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this one is right through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he stays up. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
11 MT.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Hey,
2nd down and a little more than a yard
11,
here.
11.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
11.
Now Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is out of bounds here. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On 1, ready?
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
11.
Taylor diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Beal. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here we go, here we go.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
11.
Here we go with Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Oh, some strong running. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hurt. 18 Rattler,
He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Check Bobcat. Ready?
Back to throw. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Here we go.
Now first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Right back to Chris Godwin. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Ready.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's first and 10. A final shot now for Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.